Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Let's keep saving the Zoras. Let's go. Okay. So we got this armor earlier. I'm wearing the knight's armor, that's why it looks like it's a full set. It's really just that one piece. I found out you can only get the other parts after completing this whole main quest. So it's gonna be a little bit. But we'll get there. I can already climb waterfalls. Let me see if he has anything to say about the armor. Your Zora armor has been repaired. Now you can climb waterfalls as well as the Zora. How impressive that she was able to fix it for you. That's all you have to say? Okay. What was the... Am I not still following the main thing? I guess that's the... Okay. Speaking with a guild to... Was I not supposed to keep doing that? Spoke to Giotto and brought me here. Let's go talk to him real quick and see if he says anything new. I know she pointed to the waterfall when I put on the armor. Let's talk to him, see what he wants. Okay, let's see if this has changed anything. Oh, look, it's daytime now. It looks so much prettier. He's quite tall.
Oh.
Ah, that's the Zora armor. Really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that'll help you in the search for Princess Zelda.
Yes.
Speaking of, have you found anything?
Huh.
So, the stone slate Giotto was researching had that written on it. The land of the skyfish, floating rocks, with a floating droplet among them, and the mark of the king. The mystery only deepens. Really wish I could be of some use to you. The mark of the king? Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have no idea what that could be. As Giotto often tells me, when in doubt, ask my father. He is not the beloved Zora king for nothing, after all. He left the domain to investigate the sludge, that's all I know. I'm hopeful he will return soon. So perhaps you could try visiting the throne room. As you may recall, it is the center of the domain. Anything else you'd like to ask me? Sure, why not? It is filthy, that much is certain. My ability to manipulate water, I've been separating the clean water from the sludge. If I cease what I am doing, the filthy water will flow into our domain and cause much suffering of the Zora. That's why I cannot leave the place no matter what. And then Yona. Lady Yona, she is, well, my fiancée, my intended, my bride-to-be. We were quite close when we were children. I remember those days with utmost fondness. I must admit, I have been a tad awkward around her. We were apart for so long, yet we've barely spoken since she arrived. Now she is lending a kind hand at the domain because of our current situation, and I can't bring myself to face her. Link, it is brutal being unable to help you with your investigation. Still, please do let me know if you make any headway. Okay, so it wants me to go to the throne room. He wants me to go to the throne room. Is there a fast way? Maybe I'll just glide down from here. That sounds like a good idea. I need to make sure I'm facing the right way, though. This way? No. This way. No. This way. Yes. Get there eventually. I'm not worried about the sludge. I can toss splash fruit at it or hit it with my thingamajig. Okay. Since I'm doing this, just in case just because I don't feel like having to glide in with control, I'm gonna use this. So I found Yu-Gi-Oh! Available on Netflix. If you're watching this around the time it came out, it seems like it's relatively recently up. I don't know. It's something I watched as a kid, and I've been watching it in the background whenever I'm doing other stuff lately. The first episode was kind of cringe, but when I got back into the main part of it, when they're actually dueling and doing stuff, it's been much more enjoyable. I feel like I need to sneeze. Okay, let's go down. Right here. And then we spoke to this person who said that I'm gonna have to sneak up there. Fortunately for me, I got the suit last time. Or in one of the last episodes.
Oh.
So let's try and sneakaroonie our way in here. Sneakerino? Make it like Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, but they're facing me. Maybe they'll let me in, but no one else. Maybe I can sneak around them. We'll find out. King's in trouble. They didn't stop me yet. I don't know what part I need to be at. Or if I even need to sneak. Oh, it's nighttime, so I'm moving a little faster. No, it's not nighttime, it's midday. Reading the clock wrong. Okay, it seems like I can't get anywhere. King Dorephan Super Punch and Super Kick. Yeah, yeah. I'm so big and strong. Ah. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. Ah, you got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot. And that spot is... What's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorephan game. I can't keep playing with you here, so take a hint and scram. Let me wear my armor. Maybe they'll recognize me. Take the helmet off. I don't know.
Oh.
The secret spot where King Dorephan's hiding. It's... What's up, guy? Okay, so saying that again. Try a third time? They're getting closer. And then, that's when I heard it. The secret. King Dorephan's secret hideout is... Ah! No, no, no! It's nothing. It's not like we were gonna reveal the secret or anything. Don't worry about us, pal. Okay, so we just keep doing this over and over again. And eventually, they'll let it slip. Oh no, oh gosh. Oh, oops. I almost let it slip where King Dorephan's hiding. The secret no matter what. As grown-ups would call it, oh, a big responsibility. Yeah, it's our little secret. We gotta be careful and protect it so no one else figures it out. That's right, you hear that, mister? That means you can't ask about it either, got it? It seems like we just keep doing this because they give me more text each time.
Oh.
Let me talk to this guy over here. Well then, when I was cleaning the throne room, the children shooed me away. They declared that they were playing a secret game and insisted vehemently that adults are not allowed. I did hear something interesting about their little game, though. They're allegedly pretending to be King Dorephan. What's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. It's ill-advised to allow them to mess around, over there. As an adult, I must participate. I mean, watch over them. Question is, how do I sneak past? I wonder if there's somewhere I could hide. Ooh. There probably is. So I probably still do need this. So that's too close. Ooh, but I can come up. I can climb that maybe. Will you move out of my way? Please? If I can hide over here. Where they can't see me as well. Listen. Yes. I did it. But the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed. My king, King Dorephan. Pretty please. Oh. What if you went to that one place to hide? Hey, come on, do it right. It didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play Muzu and the monster. Not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorephan is hiding. What kind of place is it? I know, right? I asked King Dorephan about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctumy, or something. Pristine sanctumy. So I guess it's a spot with clear water, somewhere where you can get your tummy clean and stuff. These days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh! I've heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Polymus Mountain and the domain. There's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? Secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. Huh, that sounds pretty amazing. Yep. Hey, wait a minute. Muzu told us we can never tell anyone. It's fine, no one is listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again. This time with feeling. Ugh, can't we play something else? Okay. So it went back to this, gotcha. Behind a clean waterfall somewhere between Polymus Mountain and the domain. Let's talk to King, to find the king, to learn about the mark of the king. I don't think, yeah, that thing is just where Giotto is. It has nothing to do with where his pieces are. So somewhere between here and here. Maybe it's in the cave? Guess we're gonna find out. Easiest to go up here, glide back down. We'll do that. Okay, so let's figure out where this spot is. Somewhere in between. What's over here? Is this a Korok? Oh, rupee. 1 rupee. Joy. I can buy myself a nothing. Big old pile of nothing. Okay, so this cave. I do kind of need Lizalfos stuff. So we're gonna attack this one. Oh! Knocked over the tree. It was unintentional. Ha! Give me your stuff. So back when I was looking up stuff about indicators of what your level is, when certain, royal items, royal swords get dropped, but I haven't seen any down in the depths where I can get them clean. I just see them up here and they're not worth it. That's less than what, I mean, anything's less. Anything I pick up right now would be less than what I have normally. Okay, so the cave is between the cave. Let me see what this thing says over here. I think I read this once when I was just walking around. I might need the Zora armor for this waterfall. We'll see. Or maybe I shouldn't, because I don't want to climb up. I want to go through the waterfall. I'll figure it out. Okay. Learnings of the Zora. Anecdote 1. The solid water and the fluid spear are stole by Prince Sidon. I don't know if this is going to help me at all. So I read this before and it didn't do anything for me. So, you can pause this if you want to read it, but this is a lot and I don't feel like reading this whole thing. Just paused it a bunch in between pages that I turned. Okay. Is it in this way? Well, this doesn't look like a cave. This looks like, this is before the mountain. And this is just a wall. So this is not it. Okay. That would make sense because it's before the cave instead of after the cave. Okay, so I'm like right on top of the cave at the moment. Maybe it's somewhere. This is all a wall as well. Where's that cave? The cave's over here. I'm curious if it's in the cave? Or is this where I got the other piece of armor? I don't remember where it was anymore. I know there was a cave. There was a cave near something like this that I did before. I think it was, maybe it was for one of the armor pieces, maybe the climbing set. The scenery looks kind of familiar. Yeah, I've been here before. Maybe it's somewhere not on this level, but down here. Let's come back out of the cave. It didn't say it was in the cave. It said it was between the cave and their domain. Go ahead and snag some stuff here. The bloopies are not worth it. They don't actually give you that much money. Okay, so somewhere in here maybe. This is all just... I think I may have lost a heart doing that. Oh. Hello. This is definitely something. Pristine Sanctum. Sanctumy. That's funny. Sounded better the way I said it. Sanctumummy. Make it more fun. What was I even looking for? I wanted to find an apple. Just keep the hearts full. I just got that heart. Now, do I need to ride... Probably need to ride that waterfall. I suppose I could just, ascend. I'll remember these words eventually. I may need slip resistance, so we'll see. Let's attempt this. Woohoo! Aha! Oh, you are massive. Yeah! Who approaches? Is that you? So it is Link. Huh? How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Oh, Lord. Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. You speak in such a way without... Huh? You speak in such a way without explanation. Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing, along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, well. To think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Huh? You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared? Just like that. Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes, right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Why am I thinking Mushu? Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after the castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzo and I left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat, however. He was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden in the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster on us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. Wonder if any progress has been made. Ah, so you have already spoken with Giotto. You say the Mark of the King was mentioned on that stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. I hope so, you're the king. The Mark of the King refers to a Zora King's scale. One of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means, take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and require more. That sounded like you're a villain. King scale times 5. Zora Kings bear this scale on their foreheads. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it is viewed. They were once used in ancient Zora ceremonies. After all this transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorephan. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge is quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell him he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Okay. What else do you have to say? The Zora armor, I see. And she was able to repair it after all. That armor certainly suits you well. You have earned this. Every time. At least once an episode, it seems like. That armor certainly suits you well. You have earned as much. Still, following the recent debacle of Princess Zelda setting a monster upon King Dorephan, I'm having difficulty believing what you have told me. I do apologize. So I can't seem to talk to him. There we go. So you've been reunited with your Zora armor, a fitting garment for your hero of your caliber. Yet I doubt you came here simply to show me your armor. Something you would like to ask me? I already did that. Be careful out there. Yep. Yeah. We talked about that already. What's behind you? Anything treasury? Anything resembling a chest that I can open and snag? I hear a bubble gem. I hear something. It's a cave after all. I can't look back. I can't make it lean back that far. He's sitting in that thing. Okay, so back to Sidon. Tell him what's up, and maybe we'll figure out where to go from there. So, nope, wrong button. Map. Right there. Alright, let's go talk to him. Now that we have the king's scales. I'll put my Zora armor back on. Just because it's fitting, it's appropriate. I've already got it on. Okay, let me put the other parts on. So I look a little more knightly. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Hey!
Ah, Link. Have you made any progress in your search for Princess Zelda? What? You say my father was attacked by a monster? And that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, dear God, it gets worse. Well, for now I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. I know that the mark of the king written on it. What? We know that the... why is this so difficult? I know how to read, I swear. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. But you're not going to tell me? If you find a clue about the watery bridge connecting the Zora to the sky, I should let him know. Land of the skyfish. Lord. Can I read more of this? No. Maybe... Land of the skyfish. And a droplet-shaped stone. I wonder if it's the... Come on now. The big fish down here. Let's try and find that out. Is that a fish? I imagine it has to be somewhere around here. This is one of the highest points. Maybe I need to speak to the historian again? I don't see a droplet-shaped stone anywhere. Land of the skyfish. Okay, maybe let me jump down and stand on top of that thing. The giant fish down there. That is not shaped like a fish, it is just a stone. I wonder if there's anything on top of this thing. On top of its head, maybe? There's a Korok here. Oh god, don't scare me like that, please. I want the Korok. Come on now. Examine. Korok! I need 25 to make the next weapon upgrade slot. Or weapon item slot. Okay, so that's what's there. Where's the head of this fish? That's the tail of the fish. Maybe I need to speak to Giotto again. He might have an idea. But to tell me the ritual. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and he shall reveal a most wondrous thing. Through this droplet. You learn the mark of the king is a Zora scale, but what of the land of the skyfish and a droplet? Is there anything near here that I can shoot? Huh. Isn't something supposed to be on top of this? Behold its lofty view. She was talking about a... Where on earth was it? Lofty view. A droplet-shaped stone. Is it those things? Do I have to sail? I mean, do I have to travel up to something? Let me find... Well, no, I wouldn't be talking to... What's her name? Can I fast travel over to the... This dude? Not entirely? I know this is eventually where I'm supposed to be. But I wasn't able to get there, even from here. Wasn't close enough. Skyfish. That wouldn't really take me there. Let's do this and then sail over there. Maybe he knew something new. What? Know something new. Ugh. They say I can't use... I can't go up sludge waterfalls with my armor. Or can I see through clouds? Is this the land of the skyfish? No, I have to get up there somehow. That's not a droplet either, that's a... Oh, splash fruit. I will take that. And the Sunday line. Okay, let's keep paragliding away. Climb the thing. And get to Giotto. Because he might have some more lines now that we have more information. He's over this way. I can see where that is, yeah. Could have something to do with that one. Somewhere up near him. If he's the historian, he'd have a better chance of knowing this stuff. Anything from the map that I can tell? I know that's a fish. Unless it's like back here. But I imagine somewhere up here would have a better chance because it's a higher point in the domain. A little closer. Oh. Whew. Come on now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's someone else. Yes, let's see if you have a new line now. Hmm? Ah, Link. Did you figure anything out? What? Could it truly be? The king's scale is actually the mark of the king?
Uh,
If we apply that understanding to the words written upon the stone slate, we would get, stand upon the land of the skyfish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the king's scale. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own 2 eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. Still, the land of the skyfish and the droplet found there, I have no idea, that's not good, what those could be referring to. You must shoot an arrow through this droplet from the land of the skyfish. First you must find the land of the skyfish. I have never heard of such a place. Perhaps it is truly in the shape of a fish, as the text describes? I'm quite stumped on this one. If only I could use my fins to soar, then I could look down upon the whole of everything and figure this out. If you could do such a thing, then we would have no need to figure out this mystery in the first place. That is true. I wonder if there's a way to find them from here on the surface. To soar, so it sounds like I do have to glide and see what they're talking about. That's gonna do it for this episode. We'll try and figure out where this land of the skyfish is in the next episode. But we got some good headway. Found the king, he's doing okay, I guess. Got his scale, so we know we have to shoot his scale on an arrow through some droplet-shaped floating stone. It sounds like we're gonna have to do some paragliding around to find something. So, in the meantime, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Viking out.